While Panty and Stocking doesn't have the most sophisticated ideas or top-notch stories to tell, the way that it delivers these stories and ideas is what makes it a great show. The story behind why I would even watch Panty and Stocking goes back about 6 months ago, when a friend of mine was telling me about the strangest animes and mangas he's experienced, one of which was Panty and Stocking. He told me the premise and I immediately brushed it off as just another weird thing that Japan had made. This was until months later, when he had recommended the show for me to watch. Since all my friends are pretty hardcore anime fans, if not casual viewers, it was inevitable that most of my friends would recommend the show to me as well. This went on for ages until I finally buckled under the pressure and decided to watch it. I was initially pleasantly surprised by the quality of the show. Based on the brief synopsis I was given, I didn't really expect anything, and the off-the-wall and vulgar comedy of the show totally hit me off guard and rendered me rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. As the show goes on, it never really loses its wit, its charm, and especially its colorful dialogue. Every episode is a surprise, and it keeps you watching till the very last frame. I especially love the amazing cast of characters. While the villains are nothing more than generic bad guys for Panty and Stocking to foil, the main cast is filled with excellent personality. The gimmicks of Panty being a whore and Stocking being a compulsive eater never gets old, and is constantly getting new material from episode to episode. Garterbelt and Brief never get old either, as we keep discovering more and more about their personalities. Each episode brings a new dimension or tick to each character, which develops them gradually, and keeps you interested to watch the rest of the show to see where these people are heading. Overall, this show is a lot like if Kevin Smith was told to write a 13-episode anime, and Brian Lee O'Malley was hired to animate it, which is a combination I can live with. Now that I've rambled on for a while about how good the show is, I'd like to talk about a few problems I have with it. Although I do love the art style, the way it's animated, and especially in some of the later episodes, really bugs me. The animation is confusingly inconsistent. At some points the frames will flow smoothly, giving a lifelike quality to the characters, which, with a crisp revolution on your screen while watching it, looks absolutely stunning. But at other times, the characters' heads bobble like they're in South Park, and the rest of their body movements give off a lot of the same feeling. I realize that at some points this animation style is intentional, adding to the comedic effect of a scene, but at some points it feels like it's just done out of sheer laziness. The same can be said for some of the episodes, Truck to the Future and If the Angels wore swimsuits in particular. While some of the episodes feel like they have a point, a very basic point, but a point nonetheless, there are a handful of episodes that just feel like they were put together out of sheer laziness and stick out like a sore thumb when compared to the rest of the show's lineup. In the end, though, Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt is a fun, energetic, crude, racy, and all-around insane anime, which is why I love it so much.